Illinois ranks as the fifth unhappiest workforce in the country. A survey from HR software company Deputy found trends like the Great Recession, bare minimum Mondays, and employees live quitting via TikTok. It's clear Illinois workers are feeling dissatisfied and something's got to change.
Joining us now to weigh in is global workplace expert Jenn Lim. What are some factors that cause employees to be dissatisfied?
I think, there's some factors that were already existing before 2020 BC, before COVID, and now things are just exacerbated. Top things when you don't have a sense of control, no sense of trust, you're not being treated fairly, when you don't have meaningful relationships at work, when you don't have a sense of progress and development. All these things we lost during COVID and then some. Like, it's been 3+ years now, it's crazy. But now I think what's really exacerbating everything is that people don't feel they can actually express themselves and not be reprimanded in a way with psychological safety. And that's a huge term right now because people are still processing all that's happened in the past few years. And for us as leaders to be able to provide the environment saying, hey, we're talking about hybrid, remote, the yada, yada, yada. What really matters is that there are things that people need to express as their needs. We can't solve them all, but we can say, we can try and work on it together. Let's celebrate this. Let's work on these things. And we'll see what happens. And then rinse, wash, and repeat. And that's all that good leaders are doing right now because things are changing so fast still.
Absolutely. Like you said, we're still processing what happened over the last 3 years or so. I don't know if we'll ever fully process that. I asked people on social media what's making them so unhappy at work. Just wanted to share some of their responses and get your advice for each of the responses here. One person straight up just said, the people. What's your remedy to that?
I totally resonate with that too, because as someone that needs to work with people, I love them, but it's just one of the hardest. I think we just have to accept everyone is different. It's really hard to accept that everyone has their different needs. Everyone has something to fight, some battle they're fighting that we have no idea about. Once we reframe it, then it gets a little easier to be able to interact with people in a more, objectively diplomatic way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's best to set your boundaries right up front as well. Okay, second person said bosses for sure, and we left their name out of that for good reason because the boss might be watching. How do you handle the boss that's making you unhappy?
Yeah, this person might be doing the live quitting pretty soon too. Bosses, just remember, okay, I'm not trying to be Pollyanna right now, but just remember bosses are people too. And one way to sort of cut, the emotional side of what we feel about our bosses is to come to the table with your needs and thinking about his or her or their needs too. What's in it for me? What's in it for you? And when you come to the table with that, it's a bit more rational thinking as to, hey, maybe he or she will listen to me because I'm also thinking, hey, we got the same goals here. This is what's going on with my day, with my schedule and all that, whatever it is, let's work on this together. And I think a good boss would be able to kind of rationalize, hey, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, I like that. This last response got from a lot of people, the expectation of being tied to work 24/7 via email and such. What do you say to that?
This is getting to be a bigger problem. And ideally, leaders walk the talk in saying, look, I care about my own health. I care about your well-being too. So therefore, don't expect to reply to my email just because I send one at midnight. But that's ideal world, right? Like, not all leaders behave or think that way. So you said it earlier, it's like boundaries. You got to create boundaries and stick to them. It's hard, like, to be on vacation for some and not be like, checking to see what you're missing with the FOMO kind of thing. But set your own boundaries because if you're taking care of yourself, then you can take care of the things that are around you, especially the people you love, that much better.
Yeah, Jen, I just wonder too, do you think we have to be responsible and be available via email on the weekends as well? Does it depend on the company?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
I think that's part of the past BC culture.
Yeah.
Hustle culture. And now that we have had time to think and process and just prioritize our lives, I don't think we need to be on email on the weekends. But, we got to be working with people that believe that as well.
Well, I love it. You wrote a book Beyond Happiness, and we appreciate you joining us. Always appreciate your advice. Great to see you again.
Same here. Likewise.
Take care.